good night's sleep. It's Monday, it's day 2 of Vlogmas, 2nd of December, yay! So John's gone to work this morning, so I'm at home. Just had a shower and I'm up and I'm dressed and I'm just about to go downstairs and sort stuff out. And there's a few bits that I want to show today because I'm going to get the old Filofax out. But before I go downstairs, I'm in my, it's supposed to be a bedroom, but we call it a dressing room, and it's got a fabulous view. And I want to show you the view, and I'm going to have to film through glass, unfortunately, because I do have a window here that opens, and I'll see if I can show you. Because but then it's got mesh on it here to stop the flies in the summer. But we've got a view of the lake. I don't know if you can see it there above. I'll shut this window and film it through the glass because the mesh is causing like weird funky things. Let's see if I can film it through the glass. Okay, so you've got, so this is the view of our garden, and then here's a bungalow. Then you can see the tips of the houses there, and there in front is the lake. So let me see if I can zoom in. It's really misty today. Really misty, but I just wanted to show you because it's really beautiful, but I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's absolutely beautiful. So we've got the tips of those houses there, and then the lake, and the lake, I'm not sure how wide the lake is, but if you were to walk or cycle around the lake, it's 10 miles, and then the other side of that is there's a somewhere in that direction there's a village. But in that direction there is nothing. It's just fields and fields and fields. So yeah, I just wanted to show you. Obviously we don't necessarily get the view so much that way, because when those in like the spring and summer, when those trees have got leaves on them, you won't be able to see, but we can see directly ahead. This is me standing straight now, and that's the view that we get all the time. So if I pan around to the left, you can see more of the lake peeking through the trees. And I keep going, there's my window, sorry. So yeah, peeking through the trees there is more of the lake. And as I said, that, you know, come spring and summer we won't have such a good view of the lake that way. So it's literally in the spring and summer we'll just literally have this view of the lake ahead of us rather than to the left and the right. But it is very pretty. Very pretty today because it's all misty. And on another day when it's really bright and blue, I will show you it again. And then another day I should probably take you for a walk down to the lake, because the lake literally is at the end of the garden, because at the end of the road, because the lake is kind of in a kidney shape. It kind of curves around the village, so that bungalow there is the end of the road, and the lake is just there. But then the village curves and the lake curves, so the lake is always kind of at the end of your road. Now I'm not sure what the population is of this village, but it's quite small to be honest. But there. Okay, so I'm just going to go downstairs and I'm going to clean out the bunnies and the guinea pigs, and then I'm going to get my Filofax out, and we'll go through what I wanted to share with you today. Right then, so I'm downstairs and the animals are all cleaned out and nice to know now, and the washing machine is on, so I apologise if you can hear that whirring away in the background. That's got the guinea pig and rabbit laundry in it, all their fleeces and stuff, which I have shown you on another video, but I might show you in Vlogmas at some point if you haven't already seen that. So we are pretty much low on food at the moment. We've pretty much got nothing in whatsoever. Like the fridge is practically bare, as is the cupboard and stuff. So I need to go food shopping today, and I also need to run some other, I should turn this way because I'll just show you. I've got some bits out on the side, so it's a little bit messy. The dishwasher's full. It finished early hours of this morning and I need to empty that. empty out into the cupboards and me do that. But yeah, so just excuse the mess. So yeah, so I need to go into town today. I go to town about once a week because we live in a village and it's not that far away from the town, but it's still an effort, you know, and you've got to go down the country roads and stuff. So yeah, I go to town about once a week, and I need to do my food shopping, and I need to run some errands. So I thought I'd kind of go through with you how I do that. On my other channel, I talked a lot about Filofax and how I organise my life and stuff. So I thought that would be a good place for people who follow me on that channel to kind of see how I sort of do more of it in practice and, you know, in a real life situation. And for you on this channel, I thought you might like that too. So yeah, so let's start. So firstly, I know I need to go food shopping. But what I do first is I work out what recipes I'm going to cook for the week. So if I swing you around, I hope I'm not making you too sick. In my kitchen here, next to my cooker, I have this bookshelf. So what I do is I tend to get out my trusty favourites. Now, I bought this magazine the other day. Look, I've got my gingerbread thingy, my holder out now. Now it's officially Christmas. Oh, look, the fruit bowl looks a bit sad. And that lives inside my book cupboard. Sorry if I jump about a bit. That's just how my mind works. So you might have to just bear with me on that sometimes. I'm kind of an organised chaos. Like, sometimes I'll be talking about one thing and I'll jump to another and my husband will be like, what the hell? But it's just how my mind works sometimes. So you get used to me. So I bought this vegetarian magazine the other day. So I'm going to have a flick through that, see if there's any recipes I want to do in there. Ooh, nice. So yeah, I'll flick through that and then because in case you didn't know, we're vegetarian. And then I have a couple of sort of trusty, I mean, I've got all these cookbooks, but I do have a couple of trusty ones that I just go to all the time. And that is this one, the Appetite for Reduction. I cannot pronounce her name, I'm afraid. So you could just freeze that if you're interested to go and look it up on Amazon. And this has got low fat and vegan. Well, not vegan, but I do tend to cook vegan recipes sometimes. Quite a lot, actually. This is quite a good book. The only thing with this is, it's a very good book. There's two things wrong. Firstly, it's American, and obviously I'm English. So a lot of the things ingredients are in, I can't see one now, but are in cups. So I had to go and buy a set of measuring cups because we don't really use the cups in the UK. And also there were some things that we don't like necessarily, and also things like, it says here cilantro, well we call it just coriander over here, and you know, things like that. And there's some things that we couldn't, some things aren't readily available. So you kind of have to sort of, you kind of just have to wing it a bit and kind of interpret it a little bit. But even so, that's a really good foundation. I really enjoy using this book. And the second one, which I love using, is Hugh Fernley Whittingstall's River Cottage Veg Every Day. I love this cookbook. I'll show you some of the other cookbooks at some point in Vlogmas. I'll try to. But we're still quite away from Christmas, so I'm not going to get onto some festive baking just yet. Actually, I might do, because this shopping will see me definitely a week, sometimes a week and a half if I can stretch it out. So, and John does like a few tasty home-cooked treats at the weekend. So, yeah, so maybe I'll look at some baking as well. But I won't do that all on camera. So, I grab my stack and I come over to the breakfast bar. Do you want to see my kitchen? Would that help put things into perspective? Oh, there's the utility room with the washing machine, and it's the animals room. And you can see Betty and Bay there. They've just had their breakfast. They've had a few bits of kale. So yeah, and I've done a tour of this room and all their stuff on a previous video. Oh, the Barretts are in too. Hi, bunnies. Hiya. this here is my pantry, which is a massive mess, but I'll show you that at some point. It's really messy. Yeah, this is my kitchen. This is the cupboard where I keep all my crockery and stuff. And I have had a request at some point to do, to show you, because as you know I like my tea, to show you the mugs that I use, but I'll probably do that after Vlogmas in a separate video. So yeah, ignoring the fact that my kitchen's a little bit messy at the moment, this is the kitchen. And I showed you my garden, didn't I, from the window upstairs. And then, so yeah, and then the dining room is through there, which I'll show you at some point. And then they've got another cupboard there, the fridge, the cooker and stuff, and my book cupboard's there. The hallway, and then the breakfast bar. Okay, so let's sit at the breakfast bar. And I've got my cup of tea ready, because sometimes I need it. I usually have the radio on. Oh look, we've got our advent calendars. I usually have the radio on while I'm doing this, but because I'm filming, I haven't. So I've got my cup of tea to ease the pain. I've got my cookbooks. I have an A4 pad and pen. Oh, that's my phone on charge. An A4 pad on charge. Sorry, my phone on charge. This is an A4 pad, and I use this for my shopping list because I just tear it out and take it with me. I'm not one of these people that likes to save things like shopping lists, because to me that just clutters up my mind. Once I've used it, it's gone. It's done with, you know. So yeah. So I'll just write everything on here to take out with me. Oh, move that out of the way. This is my Kindle. I've got the Kindle Fire, which I also use as basically an iPad. And sometimes I look for recipes on there. If I know I've got a specific ingredient that I want and I can't find a recipe for it, sometimes I'll go to my Kindle and look on like BBC Good Food or something. And then I've got my Filofax, which you'll know from my other channel is the A5 Apex. And in here I have got a tab for dinners. Look at that, I put it in the wrong way around. What a wally. So these are the inserts that I made and I sell, and I cut it out badly as well, and now I've hole punched it badly. What a wally. So that was a week before, so you can see I kind of plot the meals. So I've got a blank one which I'm going to use upside down because I'm a right wally. I could go and get another sheet because I keep these printed out upstairs in my office, so I could just grab one to use, but I can't be bothered to go upstairs and get it. This will serve fine. So I like to have basically there's 7 spaces here for dinners, so I can know that I've got meals for a week. And I've got the week commencing up there, so what is it today? It's the 2nd, so 2nd December. Okay, and down here I've got the days. Now, I don't tend to be too prescriptive as to what I'm going to eat on what days. But sometimes, you know, I will know that maybe I'm going out one day, so we need a really quick dinner, or if I'm definitely at home all day on that day, then perhaps I've got more time, I can do something in depth. So sometimes I do put the days in there. Other times I just leave that and we'll fill it in as I go along. So yeah, so I've got a space there to write what we're having, and a space here so I can know which book I got it from and the page number. So what I do now is I take my book of choice and I start to flip through to find a recipe I like. And I will do that now, and I'll come back once I found a recipe. Okay, so I found a recipe I like the look of. It's a blue cheese butternut and barley salad with maple walnuts, which looks really rather yummy. So I push that to one side. And then I write on here the recipe in here, my Filofax. So, blue cheese, butternut, can't write, Okay, so that's written there in the Filofax. So I've kind of got a record of what I'm eating there. So then I come over to my notepad and I look down the recipe and I work out if there's anything I've got in the store cupboard already, and then I write down what I haven't already got. Now I kind of do my shopping in two places. We've got a farm shop in the next village where I get my vegetables. So I kind of have a separate list for the vegetables, and what I don't get from there, because it's local and seasonal, it varies. So I go there first on my way out and get what I can. What I can't get from there, I then get from the supermarket. So I kind of try and make two lists of supermarket stuff and vegetable stuff. Just to kind of make things easier. Now, if you can hear any ripping in the background, that's because my bunny rabbits have decided to rip up the newspaper that they've got. Hello, monkey. Okay, so that's what I'll do, and that's what I'll continue to do. I will write my vegetables on one side and my store cupboard and supermarket and dairy things on another side, and I'll come back. I'll do that for all my recipes for the week, and then I'll come back and show you how I'm going. Okay, so I've got my dinner list filled out now. So that's all there, and I have a corresponding shopping list. And I'm not so prescriptive that I do it in definite quarters, but I kind of have. So on this side I have all my store cupboard things, and then in the second half of this bit here I have my dairy, and then up here on this side I have my vegetables. And then I have a space here which will be my toiletries and cleaning products. So this list here is just based on these main meals here. So now what I do is I go around my cupboards and I look for what we're low on. So I know, for example, already that we're low on cereal, so I need to add that to my store cupboard section. If you see what I mean. So this list is just basically corresponds with my meals for the week. So yeah, I'll go around and I'll look through the cupboards and I will find out what we're missing and what we need, and I'll add that to my list. Now when I'm starting on, say, these two, I start from the very top and write downwards, and when I'm doing this, like dairy and toiletries, I start from the bottom and go upwards. So, I mean, at some point they may meet too soon, in which case I will start my list again. You know, I'll kind of partition this off and start again. But it just literally helps, so that once you're in the supermarket and you've left the dairy aisles, you know that's done, and you then go on to your store cupboard stuff. So that just kind of helps me a little bit once I'm in the shop. So breakfast wise, I mean, we both just generally eat cereal. We're a bit boring like that. And these are our main meals. So now it's just snacks and lunches. John's very fortunate at his work. He gets fruits and other snacks like cereal bars and biscuits and crisps and all that kind of stuff. He gets that provided by work, so he's very lucky. So all he has to do is take his like main crux of lunch. So he will very often have leftovers from the night before, like if we've got a pasta and there's a load left, because most recipes I find are for 4. So, you know, but I'll still cook them and we'll have the leftovers for lunch the next day. If there's no leftovers, then he'll tend to make himself a sandwich from whatever's in the cupboard. So that's what he does there. So yeah, so I'm just going to go around the house now and finish off my list. Right, so I've done that. There isn't actually that much extra really, because we're not massive snackers. So I've got my list, and I've got this massive, great big empty section here. So I'll probably square this off so I know that it's separate. But I like to only take kind of one piece of paper out with me. I can't be doing lots of different lists, you know. And as I said, I've got to run some errands while I'm in town. So I'm going to use this section so I know where to go. You know, for example, I need to go to the cobblers because my precious caterpillar boots, the sole has come off, and I want to take them to the cobblers to see if he can mend them. So I want to go and do that. I need to go to the pet shop because I need to see if I can get some claw trimmers for the girls and also some treats. I need to go to New Look because I need to pick up an order. I ordered some jeans online, so I need to go and pick them up. I want to look to see if I can buy a wreath for the front door. I want to go, we've got a department store. I want to see if they've got any because every month they have our department store has a deal on Yankee candles, and they have a different deal every month. So I want to go and see what the deal is today. And I also want to go, we've got a local baking shop, and I want to go and have a look in there, see what sort of Christmassy things they've got. Like, they do like loads of cool sprinkles and things like that. It's for professional and amateur cake makers and decorators, so they have some really nice things in there. I'm pretty sure there was something I wanted from Boots, but I can't remember what it was, so I'm going to put Boots on there anyway, so I go and have a look in there. And I think that's it. But the reason I tend to do this is because I think about, oh yeah, it'd be nice to go and look at that, or it'd be good to go and do that, etc, etc. And then when I get into town, I totally forget why I came in. So, I mean, even if I don't actually end up buying anything from Boots, at least I've kind of jogged my memory to think, oh, did I actually want anything from Boots? Let's go and have a look. So yeah, that's kind of how it works for me. So I hope that's kind of been a bit helpful. It was kind of requested over on my other channels. So what I might do is I might also cut this up and put it on my other channel. So yeah. So I'm going to go, oh, I'll turn you around. Hello, it's me again. So I'm going to go and get myself sorted out, get my coat on, shoes on, stuff, and go into town. I won't bring you with me because it's really not that exciting. And I'll just be going from here, there and everywhere to get my bits, but I might, if I buy anything, I'll show you what I get on the way back, and then I'll see what else I can show you today for Vlogmas. So I'll see you later. Bye. I'm home. I'm tired. I've been out like 3.5 hours. I went to the farm shop, I went to town, I ran all my errands, I went to the supermarket, I drove home. Oh gosh, yeah, joys of living in the countryside. I got my wreath though, which is cool. Some of my shopping, which looks a lot, doesn't it? Oh gosh. Well, some of the bags aren't full, in my defence. Like that bag there's got 2 things of potatoes in it, that's all. And I picked up some, we were low on real store cupboard stuff, and I've also got some bits for Christmas to put away, so yeah, there's a few bits in there. So what going to do, I'm going to get this lot put away, I'm going to have some lunch. While I'm having lunch, I'm going to sit and watch a bit of YouTube just to chill out for a bit. And then I need to get some work done. I did a shoot at the weekend on Saturday, so I need to do some editing from that, get that sorted, and then I'll probably catch up with you then, because no one really needs to know about me putting away my shopping. And I've got a few cool bits which I will share with you a bit later on this afternoon. So I'm starving now, so I'm going to have something to eat. See you later, bye. Hi guys, well, order has been restored to the household now. The kitchen's clean, the food has been put away, the dishwasher has been emptied, the kids' stuff has been hung out to dry. I've had my lunch, I've had a flop, only for about 20 minutes, literally as long as it took to eat my soup left over from last night, really. So I thought I'd show you what I picked up while I was in town, before the light starts to go. So there's my jeans that I picked up from New Look. Okay, so I thought I would show you as well one of the reasons why I don't have a list that I keep in my Filofax, because this is all just crumpled and wrinkled from me kind of holding it and referring to it all the time in the shop. So that's done. That could just go in the recycle bin now for going in the rubbish. But I just thought I would show you that because I know some people like to keep lists in their Filofaxes, but I am just not one of those people. Okay, so from the baking cake shop, I bought some sprinkles. They're red and green. They're not quite what I wanted, but they're pretend like little holly leaves and berries. So I bought them. And some snowflakes. So, not sure what I'm going to do with them, but I like to have stuff like this in the cupboard for when that urge for Christmas baking takes me. For the girls, these are for the rabbits and the guinea pigs. They have a treat night on a Sunday, and for treat night they have one treat. So one of these sticks, the rabbits will share each, and they get one stick a week on a Sunday. So, oops, I just fell out then. So these sticks, that's 6 weeks worth of sticks. And I like to buy them the more natural ones, you know, more. I don't like to buy things with like that are really highly coloured, but they really like these. The sunflower and chamomile, dandelion, and cornflower and daisy. So they really like them. The guinea pigs don't really like the sticks so much. So I got them these little discs, and they'll have one of those to share. Apple and pansy. Is it apple and pansy? Yeah, apple and pansy. And I also picked up a nail file for them because their nails need trimming. But I saw this file and I've never seen it before. So a lot of the time when I get their nails cut or I cut their nails, they're not all that long and they're just really sharp. So I thought I'd have a go and use this if they'll let me, just to sort of take some of that sharpness back a bit. So that's what I got for the girls. And then for me, in his boots, I wanted like a clear brow gel to kind of tame my brows. But I saw that number 17 had got an offer on that if you spent £8, you got this free brow kit that was worth £6. Hold on, let me just open the box. Right, that's better. So yeah, this number 17 isn't a brand that I would normally buy, to be honest. I used to use it when I was younger, but I haven't bought it for a long time. And but this offer looked quite good, so I thought I'd give this the thing that you bought looked quite good. So you've got the brow pencil there and a brush, and you've got those 3. So it's a brow wax, a brow powder, and a highlighter powder, a brow brow sculpting pencil, and a brow brush. So I thought that looked quite good. Thought I'd give that a go and see how I get on. But this kit was worth £6, and I got that free. So that was worth trying. And I just bought a waterproof mascara, just to basically, because I spent £8 to get that £6 thing free, so I only really spent £2, and I thought, I'll just get that. I didn't really know what else to get, but I bought that. And this struck me as interesting. I haven't seen this before. Smudge proof silky smooth eyeliner gel. And it comes with a little mini brush, which to be honest I'll probably just use one of my normal makeup brushes. And then it's a little pot. Let me just open it. There. It's a pot of eyeliner, like a cream eyeliner. So I haven't seen that before, so I thought that looked quite interesting, so I thought I'd give that a go. So yeah, so that's what I bought. So I'm going to go upstairs now and do some work. I don't know what the time is, it's like 3 o'clock now, it's gone really quickly. I'll catch up with you later. I thought I'd turn round this way and show you the other side of my desk. Because you never able to get to see that when I'm filming. I thought I'd show you it now. So I've done some work, and while I was doing some work I put some of my footage. God, I couldn't think of the word then. I put some of my footage into iMovie that I had taken today, and there's like 30 minutes worth, which I totally didn't realise there was. So if you're still watching now, man, I love you. I'm sorry I rambled on loads today, but I hope it was useful. It has been something that, you know, how I use my Filofax has been requested quite a lot on my other channels, so I hope it was of some use or some interest, and I'll try not to make every single Vlogmas video about my Filofax, because I know a lot of people don't like Filofax type videos, because I've seen it around YouTube quite a bit where people have said that they don't like it. Yeah. Talk about some of that sort of stuff in another vlog, I think. So, John will be home in about an hour, so I'm just going to go and start dinner. Probably won't be vlogging anymore tonight because, yeah, the vlog's long enough already. But, you know, some people like long vlogs, and some people can just skip on and see what they want to see and all that kind of jazz. So, yeah, I'm going to kind of go and look at my list again and work out what food I bought today for vlogging, and yeah, so we'll see. Anyway, get off my butt, go and do something. Go and get out of my office and go and cook some dinner. So I decided to make the Crazy-dillas that were in this vegetarian magazine that I showed you earlier. So I've just got my mix ready. This is the BBC Good Food magazine, and very often they have those recipes on their website, so if you're interested in that. And I decided to make some homemade wedges. I've made too many. I always do that with potatoes and chips. I always end up making too many, so I've parboiled my wedges. I'm just going to spritz them with some olive oil and then toss them around with some Cajun spice mix and pop it in the oven until they're just yummy. And then I shall finish making the Crazy-dillas when John's in. I'll show you what they look like if they're any good. So Mr. B's home now. Hello, Mr. B.
Hello.
Mid-drink. So these are my Crazy-dillas. They came out okay, actually, because I never made them before. And I used my panini press to do them because I didn't use a grill pan. So the Breville panini press, the one that was responsible for this burn on my finger a few days ago. But, you know, I was safe to use it. Mr. B supervised me this time. And my homemade Cajun wedges turned out pretty nice as well. That's hot, babe.
That's hot.
He's just discovered that's hot. Just trying to poison him. And some sour cream. So that's our little dinner. I'm not sure what we're going to do this evening. It might just be a floppy chill out evening. I'm probably going to do some of my homework from Christmas Chronicles class. Yeah, I'm not really sure what we're going to do yet, but we're going to have a nice dinner for now.